It's finally that time, everybody. Chicago White Sox franchise, year number 1 will be coming to an end today. We got some September call-ups we got to handle real quick. But yeah, the first year was a dreadful one, but it is coming to an end here, and sitting at 48 and 89, it probably couldn't come any quicker. 25 games back behind the Twins in first place, and we're going to be over a 100-loss team, man. I think this might end up being worse than that Nationals first year. I don't recall what that record was. I think we may have had 53 wins. So I guess we'll see what ends up happening. Looks like down in AAA, can't even see the standings. Looks like we're pretty far down there. Yeah, we're way back. Yeah, there's 7 games below. So it looks like no postseason baseball for the AAA team. But AA might have some postseason action, so I guess we'll see how that ends up shaking out. There are 8 games above 500. Looks like I think they split their season up. They kind of split between first half and second half. So I don't know who ended up winning the first half of this, but who knows? But yeah, like I said, we're gonna go ahead and start doing some simming. We do have some September call-ups, but there's nobody that we're gonna be highly interested in. So I'm gonna go through here real quick and hop back into it. Alright, we got all the September call-up things done here, and we're going to go ahead and start moving into some simulation. Honestly, I might only hop into a game or so here today in the majors, so I'm not really too worried about it. It's like AA has got some issues down there, so too many pitchers apparently. Alright, got that fixed, but yeah, so we're going to end up dropping this series versus the Mets 2-3. But yeah, like I said, I think we're just going to kind of move on here a little bit. We got Patrick Wisdom up. We'll hop into something here early on. Why not? Go ahead and get a little bit of gameplay in, but yeah, depending on, maybe the minors, we might hop in there and see kind of what the playoffs might end up looking at. But here we go, Patrick Wisdom. Brian Baker on the mound, 1 for 3 on the day as Wisdom. Looking to bring home the go-ahead run here, and he might just do it, hit into center field, and that is going to end up plating home 1 in Luis Robert. And that'll put runners in scoring position, second and third. An RBI double for Patrick Wisdom coming up clutch. 20th double of the season. And honestly, winning might not be the best thing for us, but you kind of got to learn how to win a little bit too, because it could end up affecting the draft stock some. But I guess we'll see, or draft pick, I should say, not stock. But I guess we'll see, where we're standing with the rank, where we're sitting with the standings and whatnot versus other teams. I don't know. I know there were some other teams that were doing worse than what we were doing, but since I last checked, we have not won many games, so I guess we'll see when we get to that point. But here's the 1-1 to Benintendi. And he'll put one out there in the right field. Right fielder lays out, makes an amazing play. And that'll end our half of the 8th. Looked like he was going to play home a couple more runs, but Ryan McKenna had other plans. And they're going to bring us back into this game here. Gunnar Henderson up to bat. Can tie it up with a base knock here. My goodness, I don't know why that went so crazy. But yeah, can tie it up with a base knock. And Brevia trying to put away one of their star young batters. 1-1 fastball catches the zone. Gunnar Henderson was 0 for 3 today, down to his final strike. The 1-2 pitch fouled off. With the inside high heat again. The 1-2 again. Henderson lifted left field. Benintendi coming on quickly. He's got it. Sox take. This may have been game on, but Sox take the win though. It's gonna be win number 49 on the year. Can't go wrong with a 50-win season, I guess. Better than maybe sitting with a 41. I mean, the whole season is muck, but at least it's not the end of the world. But Patrick Wisdom with a big go-ahead game, being a game-winning double. RBI double, I should say. Probably 32 saves on you. He actually did pretty well. To be real, he did. That was the first game of this one. The next one, I'm going to let y'all handle that if y'all get the win, and then y'all do. Wow, might end up sweeping. Well, be out. And wow, they do sweep the Orioles here. Wow. All right, then. Well, let's take a look at the standings. So we're sitting at 51 wins. Red Sox 69, no issues there. Athletics do have a better record than us. So we do have right now the worst record in the American League. Unfortunately, the Marlins and Nationals are doing worse than we are, and so are the Rockies. So currently, we're sitting with like the 4th pick. But there's a draft lottery too, so there's a chance maybe we could jump. There's a chance we just stay put. Who knows? Hell, might even fall like we did with the Nationals franchise. I mean, some bullshit. My goodness, 17-1. Yeesh. It's not a bad idea if we do end up losing some more games, though. I'm not going to complain about it. Sitting at 52 wins. We'd like to stay below the Athletics for sure. Nationals did get another win. They just got it. Marlins on a 4-game slide. I don't think the Rockies or Marlins. The Nationals, maybe. If we need to start kind of like losing out, to be real. But it looks like that's not going to be the case here. Guardians end up getting the job done. You know, this is a big series for the A's. We need to find a way to lose this one. Brad Keller, who just got called up, dislocated his shoulder, man. And wow, they blew that. Good. I mean, it's a good thing. Got swept by the A's. Sweep the Orioles, but get swept by the A's. Oh my God, this thing was putrid. But like I said, it's not an issue. I mean, that's perfect for us, though. Here come the Nationals. Nationals on a little roll here. 3-game win streak at 53 wins. What are we at? 53 as well, so that's good. They'll jump us. Don't know if the Rockies and the Marlins will end up winning. Really, I don't even know if they'll get the 50 wins on here. How many games we got left? Like 12? That could be tough. All right, we'll go 2 or 3 versus the Angels there. And man, we got the San Diego Padres who are 90 and 63 on the year. Yeah, we're definitely going to be getting that 100th loss of the season coming up here now. Once again, quick standings look. Athletics, I think we're pretty good to go for the worst record here. Marlins do get the 50. Nationals at 56. 2 games above us. The Rockies still sitting at 48. And the Padres do hand us our 100 loss, 7-5. Steven Wilson instead, it was out 5-6 months. Man, we got some pretty big injuries here. 2-4. Looks like we might actually get one on the Padres. We'll send them through it though. Ooh, they almost got us. They almost did get it. And we're going to drop 2 or 3. The night season is officially over, 71 and 79. The Barons do win the division, 37 and 32. Boy, they didn't end the year right, though, man. Damn. Yeah, dropped the final 2. Dropped 4, and they still won the division. Oh, they put the Smokies, not the Lookouts. Wow, they actually ended up tied for that division. Sheesh. But they do end up getting it done. I'll take it. I'm curious how that double-A will go. We might have to pop in for a game or 2. 8-7 ball game. Robert right now is a triple away from the cycle. Good luck in getting it. We are going to win that one, though. Yeah, like I said, you guys, man, it's not necessarily needing the wins. You guys are trying to find a way. Okay, there you go. You're finding ways to blow it, too. There you go. Lopez is out for it. Like, my gosh. You know what? Just keep him active. We got 2 games left, but I don't feel like trying to bring somebody else up. Sweet jeez. Yeah, y'all got it. Bases loaded. Y'all got it. Tigers end up blowing us out. In the final game of the year, we are going to lose, getting swept, ending on a 5-game losing streak. And man, not a lot of W's here in the month of September. Had 8 wins. That's perfectly fine. Oh crap, forgot about the AA team. How they doing down there? Oh, playoffs don't even start for them until October. Okay. Schultz and Drew Thorpe. Hopefully you guys go out there and pitch some gems and get the job done. But we get a look at the playoffs here. Atlanta with the 1 seed. Maybe a little shocker over the Dodgers. The Rangers with the 1 seed. Baltimore with the 2 seed in the American League. 3 seed in the National League belongs to the Brewers. 4 seed to the Padres. 5 Phillies. 6 for St. Louis Cardinals. Then we got 3 seed with the Twins. Detroit with a 6 seed. Okay, wow. They really found a way to start winning late. And then the Yankees and the Mariners will face off in the wild card. So it should be an interesting playoffs. So we do finish with 56 wins on the year. That is dead last in the American League. The Marlins have 52 wins, so we're at least going to be pick number 2. The Rockies almost got us. They went on a couple-game win streak to end the year. We won a couple late games, though, ourselves. And the Rockies will have the 2nd pick currently, and we will be sitting with pick number 3. Nationals with pick number 4. Athletics pick 5. So hopefully we get some draft lottery luck and we can have a top pick. And I'll see for the next draft. All right, let's go through this kind of quickly. We're going to take a look here at the final stats of the year. We got Garrett Crochet, who was our ace this year, went 4-10, 177 strikeouts and a 3.32 ERA. That's not too bad. The hits did kind of come down, unfortunately. That's coming down a little bit there, but you know, I'm not mad at it. He gave up 173 hits. I don't think his whip was the best yet. It's 1.38. And it's improvement over the year before, but everything was an improvement for the year before because he didn't pitch much. I said, shoot, he only pitched 12 minutes. Oh, that's right. He had Tommy John surgery. I forgot about that. But yeah, so hopefully we're getting something in the future here with Garrett Crochet. Drew Thorpe, we'll take a look at his. We can't even see it because they're in the postseason, so that kind of sucks. Really, pitching-wise, outside of that, Mike Soroka, okay, ERA under 4, so that's, I guess, good. But it really wasn't much from this team. Jared Schuster was pretty bad. We got some other guys, for whatever reason, that have been called up to the majors. I'm not exactly sure why, but it looks like everybody has been wiped pretty much, unfortunately. So we didn't get a good look at everybody. Kopech, pretty bad. Wasn't a good year out of the pen for him. Corey Lee didn't do too well. Maldonado was taking most of the reps, and he didn't have a good year either. So really, the catcher position is wide open. If Edgar Quiero can maybe take that, we'll love it. He had some time in AAA. Once again, we don't have their stats for whatever reason, but yeah, he had some time in AAA. Looks like he kind of struggled a bit when he was there. I wish I would know how he actually ended up finishing the year out. Andrew Vaughn ends the season with 11 home runs, batting .266. I need Vaughn to finish with more home runs than that, but I'm not going to complain about the contact over there on the left. Look at that to contact versus lefties. Oh my gosh. Plus 11. You love to see that. We can just get the power going for Vaughn. We may be just fine here at first base with him. I ain't got a problem with Vaughn and hopefully having him develop for that first base spot. I'm perfectly cool with it. Nick Gonzalez, who we ended up making a deal for, batted .250, 8 home runs on the year, 19 RBIs. And it kind of sucks that we can't see our AA guys because, like I said, their season, I guess, is over, so they just took away all their stats. But right now, Delgado, this is the guy we ended up making a deal for with the Guardians. So he's got stuff looking pretty good as well down there. He's 24, so I imagine he's going to be ready to make that jump coming up here, maybe in the next year or so. But we'd like to see his stuff come up a little bit more before we end up making him possibly part of, the majors, if anything. But could be a future second baseman, maybe at 26 years old, maybe 27 potentially. I don't know. See what Nick Gonzalez ends up, being for us. So have to keep an eye on that. Patrick Wisdom ended the year, and I'm pretty sure he led the team in home runs with 26 of them, 81 RBIs, batted .230. Now, most of those home runs were done with the Cubs. I believe he had like 21 of them, so he only had like 5 more with us. So wasn't that great. Yoan Moncada, trade candidate this offseason, clearly. 9 home runs, batted .238. Just wasn't the best. Once again, unfortunately, we can't look at our guys. Oh, actually, Eloy Jimenez with a pretty good bounce back year. 28 home runs, batted .262, drove in 77. Not bad, Eloy, not bad. And showed some power versus the righties. I mean, I'm not opposed to maybe keeping Eloy around a little bit. He's still a B potential. 75 overall. I mean, it's a good power bat to have in the lineup. He's not one like him and Robert. I'm not crazy about just hopping off that train right away. Now, Robert did see some regression in some spots in his power and contact versus righties, but other stuff is still going up pretty well for him. Unfortunately, those are 3 big factors, though, that did end up dropping. This is by far his worst year he's had in the majors, especially being a full-timer. OPS, over 700, so not terrible. Curious what his ISO is. WAR was a 3.0, so that's not even the worst WAR he's had. ISO 187, so that's one of his worst years. But hopefully things can turn around for him. We got Pete Crow Armstrong, so he'll also be operating probably. I'm guessing he'll primarily be maybe a right fielder or so. I don't know. Let's figure out what we're going to end up doing with him. But batted .209, 4 home runs in his first year, so nothing crazy. Hopefully, we can get some things turned around. That OPS has got to get better, though, boy. On base percentage, too. He didn't draw a lot of walks, only 30 of them on the year. But he didn't only play in 105 games, to be fair. He didn't play, the entire season or anything like that, even though he was up here most of the year. But I think the Cubs maybe had him blocked a little bit. And that really kind of does it there, but yeah, how about we take a look and see how these guys are going to end up faring versus Biloxi? I'm not exactly sure. So let's see how the first game goes for Drew Thorpe. And Thorpe is apparently already out of the game here. Christian Opper? Or Poor, maybe? No, let's hop in there. Let's see if we can get this first win of the postseason for the Birmingham Barons. We got some good speed on first base here. See if we can maybe potentially get a double play ball for that sinker. We'll take a strikeout if we can get it. The 0-2 to him. He got caught looking. See you later. Opper shutting him down on 3 pitches. And he is taking a little step over there. Let's see if we can pick him off. Oh, we got him. We got him. He is done. Out number 2. See you later. The man on first is gone. Got caught not paying attention over there. And we're able to get the pick off to work. And we're down to 1 out here in game number 1. 0-2 count. Murray in his final strike potentially of the night. The 0-2 looking for the strikeout. Got him out in front on a curve. See you later. The Uncle Charlie doesn't fail. And the Barons take game number 1. I don't know how many you need. I don't know if this is you need 3 wins here in this or not, but we'll take it. Looks like Drew Thorpe had a pretty solid day out there. See what that ended up having. Looks like 6 innings, 6 hits, 9 strikeouts, 3 walks. So had 9 runners on base. Not ideal, but hey, y'all got the job done. That's what matters the most. All right, hopefully Noah Schultz can have a good outing as well here. And they are. Wow, Schultz goes 7 innings, 8 strikeouts, no runs. They win it 1-0. Unreal. We only had 5 hits in this game, but we were able to get it done. Brooks Baldwin, an RBI double looks like in this game. And it ended up being the big difference. You love to see it, boys. Offense need y'all to start getting something going. I get it. It's postseason. Christian Opera dude, man, he's coming in shutting things down. But an 8 strikeout performance from Schultz, yes sir. Shane Drohan, and we're gonna end up getting it done. Oh, and that was it. I didn't realize that was the entire thing. Okay then, well, I guess that is gonna do it for a AA series. Okay, well, hey, that's perfectly fine. I thought they may have had another thing to go through. And wow, the Padres upset the Braves. Dodgers take 3-1 over the Brewers. Rangers in Baltimore. Wow. Detroit upset Minnesota. And so did Seattle over the end. Wow, man. Interesting play postseason so far. And it is Baltimore and the Dodgers in the postseason. The Orioles swept the Rangers. Dodgers 4-2 over the Padres. Now it is 1-1. Honestly, I kind of want to take a look and see what's going on in this. Wow, okay, so Baltimore dropped the first one, but came back. Able to get the second one, and they're going to drop game number 3. 2, oh boy, it might be all Dodgers. Dodgers at home. Well, no, the Orioles at home. And versus Ohtani, the Orioles can't get the job done, and the Dodgers are World Series champions yet again. And good, Martin Maldonado needed to retire. Michael Turner retired due to injury. Wow. He dislocated ankle. He said he's done. He's like 26-year-old. He made some decent enough money. He's done. Can't blame him. Dislocated ankle. That's a scary injury. I know about ankle injuries. I had one when I was playing football back in high school. It was not fun. Doctor literally told me it was better for me to break my ankle than it was to have the injury that I ended up with. I had like a bone bruise and a high ankle sprain. It was it was pretty rough. But looks like no crazy names. Looks like Jackie Bradley Jr. ends up retiring. Seeing a few names, I might notice. But Alex Colomé, a former Sox. Zach Collins as well, a former White Sox. But yeah, that's going to do it for the retirees. Looks like no 2024 inductees for the Hall of Fame. We got to review the staff. We're not going to rebrand the team. Got exclusive negotiations. And Brevia, I'll bring back. He did pretty damn well. I don't mind him being back at all. I feel like he did a very good job shutting things down. Really, his ERA is... Anytime I pitched with him, he was fine. So, the fact that his ERA is a 5.2 is a little concerning now. Maybe I don't want to bring him back. We'll give him a 1-year deal. How about that? $2.3 million. Go ahead and send that off out there. The rest of these guys, not honestly that concerned with. Chad Cool, 32, and we can find replacements if we need to in free agency. So, not too big of a deal. Review staff, y'all all gone. Everybody getting fired. All right, we're trying to avoid negative stuff. So, Grifo, you can go. Ethan Katz, I know you've been here for a while. All y'all can go though. Legit. Everybody is gone out of here. Cleaning house. We are cleaning house. We are trying to give a full cleanse of this entire White Sox organization and anything that Jerry Reinsdorf may have had a hand on. All right, so here are the offers that we have out here. Paco Figueroa. I believe that's how you pronounce his last time. I'm not exactly. I know I'm probably butchering the hell out of it. 4-year deal right now. Got everybody on 4-year deal. We might have to up his offer because this one might be tough to kind of get back. Got John McCarthy, 4-year deal as well. Like I said, we everybody's on 4-year, but +3 for plate discipline, power, and +3 contact. Drag bunting. No, I don't bunt, so I really don't care if that's going down. Anthony Cisneros got +1 velocity, home runs per 9, hit per 9, and walk per 9. That's going to be the pitching coach, so stuff looks pretty solid. Third base coach, Andres Novoa, got +1 fielding, durability, arm accuracy, +2 to speed. Juan Chavez, +2 velocity, +2 home run per 9, -1 bunting and arm strength, +1 as the farm director. He's the youngest guy we have on here. Then we have Hollis Ziegler, +1 blocking, fielding, +1 speed, +2 reaction as the first base coach. He is actually the oldest guy we have on here. So hopefully we end up getting these guys to sign and we don't have any issues. And Hollis is the first one to take the deal. Yes, sir. Got the first base coach locked and loaded. we'll see how the rest of this stuff goes. We got guys after our guys, so Andres Novoa, and also the manager we're looking for, Paco. So I have to make a little more on the offer a little bit, maybe entice these guys to come a little bit more. Maybe that'll end up giving us the nod. Paco, though, I don't know what he'll do. I believe last time he was being an issue. And the Angels, like that's the one problem I have. We don't have an opportunity to. Okay, we got Juan Chavez. We don't have an opportunity to counter offer anything. We don't know. We just have to basically go off of that. Then we're gonna lose our third base opportunity coach now too. So back to the drawing board on a couple of these guys, and we'll have to see who we end up going for now. All right, well, we got our next guy to get hired. We got a new managerial search and stuff out here. So 3 of the 6 have signed. Now it's just a matter of seeing if the rest of the guys. So right now we have Orlando McQueen, +2 arm accuracy, +3 arm strength, +1 home run per 9, and +2 drive bunny. I mean, it's just not much out there. The guy I wanted ended up being gone. And then the guys that aren't too bad, the negative is too strong in stuff that does kind of matter. So we'll keep an eye on this. Hopefully these guys end up signing here soon and end up getting the guys we want. All right, John McCarthy signs on as the hitting coach. So coming down to the final few spots, and crap, we got other stuff going on now too, but I'm not player contracts. We need coach contracts. Still waiting on the manager and still waiting on Felipe. We might have to up the stuff on these guys, but hopefully they end up taking the deals that we have offered out for them. I don't know who else at the managers. It's like the Pirates and the Diamondbacks are. So yeah, it's not too many managerial guys out there, and we're not really fighting for any of these guys. Felipe takes the deal. And oh, crap. I forgot it's free agency time, isn't it? Oh, shit. Oh, it's a mistake on my end. Shane Bieber is here. Corbin Burns, well, we're familiar. We ended up bringing Corbin Burns in our last one with the Nationals, but Shane Bieber is here. That is an interesting one. We're probably not going to be making a play for some of these top guys unless it's like, okay, maybe it's coming down to the end and maybe it's the right time to make a move, but we'll see how things end up working out here. Clevenger ended up making it to free agency. That really ended up working out for us. Traded him, got a piece. We could bring him back if we wanted to. It wasn't that bad. Jack Flaherty's here, although Jack is getting up in age. Ooh, Tanner Scott's back. I don't know. Might have to bring Tanner Scott back in here, y'all. That might actually make a move for it. I like pitching with Tanner Scott. That was nice to have. I mean, we need a catcher, really. We really do not have one. Fortunately, most of these guys are a lot older, so I don't know. Maybe we can find a gym somewhere. Yoan Gomes is way too old now. All right, so one thing I just went through probably like 10, 20 minutes of is just tendering contracts and getting things done there. So yeah, kind of get some guys re-signed. But once again, free agency-wise, I don't really know exactly where we're going to go. Take a look at the roster. Like I said, main big concern right now, catcher. That's probably be an area we look at. Second base, I think would be okay for now. Same with third. Shortstop, yeah, we could look into somebody. I don't know if I want to bring Colson up just yet. We'd like to see him continue to develop down there in the minors and potentially maybe make that jump in somewhere maybe in the middle of the year. Outfield as well seems to be okay. We could use maybe another outfielder because Eloy is just a DH hitter. That's all he is. We got Pete Crow and Luis Robert out there. Excuse me. So yeah, maybe catcher, outfielder, and then could also potentially add somewhere maybe in the pitching rotation because right now it's pretty bare. Like, we're pretty bad on the rotation wise. All right, so we got a few free agent offers out here ready to go. You guys know Tanner Scott, he was dealing for us when we had the Nationals, and we're going to try and see if we can get him over here with the White Sox as well. Got an offer out here for Walker Buehler as well. It'll be a 2-year deal. Same here with Jack Flaherty. Got a couple-year deal. Flaherty could end up back with Detroit, though. We'll see how that ends up working out. Alex Verdugo out here in left field. Decided, go out there and bat. Good contact, good vision as well. Gary Sanchez currently at catcher. Likely be our starting everyday catcher, too, so. Then we got a couple guys that we're trying to end up re-signing back here. So hopefully things go well. We end up getting the pieces that we were looking for here, and we end up getting the guys signed. Let's take a look at the couple of days here. All right, well, it looks like Jack Flaherty has had some competition come in here. So we'll see how that is. Alex Verdugo also with a little comp with the Yankees. So keep an eye on everything. Hopefully, these guys do end up giving us signing, and he ends up with the Rangers. Damn. 9.6 mil, man. I don't know recall what the offer just was for him, but that sucks, man. That really does. Looks like I guess some of the guys we were going after have already signed. So we'll look possibly at another pitcher potentially. We'll see how this ends up going for us. All right, we're going to go ahead and get our first trade done here. We're going to move off from Yoan Moncada, sending him to the Cincinnati Reds for Edwin Arroyo. So this is a minor league prospect. He ended up popping up when we did the little suggest trade. I try to keep it that way just because suggest trade might give us maybe a little bit of a fair deal, or at least gives us an idea of who, we might be able to get. Got more of a contact hitter, definitely more of a fielding specialist at the moment, but switch hitter, 21 years old, can play second and third base out of Puerto Rico, so maybe, he turns into something. Moncada was also a switch hitter, so hey, you never know. Maybe he ends up turning out to be something pretty decent, but that'll be deal number one. I don't know if we could have got anything better or not, but we're going to go ahead and move off Yoan Moncada. It was time, and got some more deals we're definitely looking to get through because apparently our roster is too full as well, so we definitely need to start getting a move on some players that we know we're not going to be bringing back. Now, hold on right here. Kopech, Jared Walsh can literally get us Jared Fernandez. Seriously? This is the dude who we wanted in the first round. They're really going to make it that easy to be able to get this dude? Like, that makes no sense. It makes no sense at all. I'm not going to do that because more than likely nobody's going to have their first round pick literally after a few months. Like, come on now. Yeah, at least it's gonna be rare. Like, unless it's somebody I didn't know was like in that past draft class, that's one thing. But I know this is number 2 overall pick. They're not getting rid of that for Michael Kopech. They don't want that. No, we're not gonna do it. I just figured I had to show you guys that. That is ridiculous. All right, we have our next deal in place. We're gonna be moving off of Michael Kopech and Jared Walsh. We're gonna bring in Richard Minoso. 20-year-old relief pitcher. He's 6'3" overall right now, B potential. He's got a cutter that looks like averages around 94, but got pretty good break on it too. So that's also what I'm kind of enjoying to see. So hopefully, this ends up working out. Got a good strikeout per 9 right now too. So go ahead and make the deal here with the Brewers, and we'll move off of Kopech and some others, and hopefully, things are gonna start cleaning up. Because like I said, we got some guys I'm trying to sign in free agency too. So we definitely don't want to run into an issue where we can't sign some people. We actually did get one signing, able to get Alex Verdugo, so he'll be able to take over in left field. So outfield should be good to go. Armstrong will be able to be in right, Verdugo in left. Then we got Aloy, DH, and of course Robert in center field. And yeah, so looking solid so far. And we just got this trade over from the Orioles. Man, y'all done lost y'all mind. No, we're not giving up Jacobs Gonzalez. Right now, he's our number 2 prospect. Nicole Irvin's a 31-year-old pitcher. Like, why on earth do y'all think we want anything to do with that? Maybe Kyle Bradish? Yeah, sure. Nah, of course, we're not going to pick anything like that. But nah. And that wouldn't even make sense. He would be blocked by Gunnar Henderson anyway. I don't know what else he can play. We can play second and third base. Maybe they don't have a second baseman. Kobe Mayo is up here, or if he's not up here, he's coming up. Yeah, he's up here already. And I don't understand why they want that deal, but nah. And Shane Bieber ends up signing a big deal with the Minnesota Twins, so he'll stay in the division. It's a big 6-year deal. He got $184 million. Pretty huge contract right there. Unfortunately, like I said, he is staying in this division. And it looks like we do land Walker Buehler. So we got a new pitcher into the rotation. Be with Garrett Crochet. They're both the same overall wise. I'm not exactly sure why he is kind of taking a hit as much as he has. I mean, granted, yes, 2022 wasn't the best year, and he was injured in 2023, but he still had a pretty solid year. I don't know why his potential's only a C2, man. Buehler's a very good pitcher. And well, I kind of forgot about this. We were still waiting on a manager to be hired. And Rolando McQueen does take our offer, so that's good to see. I think we might. Okay, no, we got everybody filled out. Cool. So we're all good here. A's across the board on the attribute grades, but the negatives aren't really anything crazy. It deals with bunting. So coaching staff officially hired. Let us see that. Hopefully, we can start getting some things done here. Looks like 40-man rosters need to be set. If not, they will be entered into the 5-year Rule 5 player draft. But I think we're all good there. We still got free agent offers out there, so, and crap, we hit the max size yet again. So that means we may have signed somebody. And we get Nick Pivetta as well. Yes, sir. We'll gladly take it. Definitely need it. But we're still waiting on some other pieces. We got to maybe move off of some other people as well as we try and limit this roster size down because we keep getting maxed out. All right, somebody explain this. How is this going to allow us to get Rafael Devers, man? Some of these trades, boy, I thought it might be a little better, but, man, some of these just don't make no sense. All right, looks like we got a trade partner here with the Los Angeles Dodgers. Andrew Benintendi and some other prospects here for Nick Frasso as a starting pitcher. Nothing crazy. Kind of might be more of a pitch to contact type of guy. Doesn't really have the blow by you stuff, but, you know, although it could be maybe with his breaking pitches. He only got a 3-pitch mix. He is on the older side. He's 26, but doesn't have any experience yet in the majors. So I guess that's good. He doesn't have any service time, but 68 overall. Looks like he still has some, you know, solid promise. Maybe makes that move up into the majors. Maybe it's 20. Maybe this season. Maybe the 27-year season. Who knows? But yeah, we'll make this move. We're just kind of really salary dumping right now, Benintendi, and we got another deal done, and we're moving off some players here as well. An interesting trade here. Sal Frelick will be traded for Edward Julian. The Twins making a move. Twins in that Nationals franchise made some interesting decisions on trades there. So, see how this ends up going. Looks like we still got some offers pending with Tanner Scott and Gary Sanchez. So, hopefully those end up coming through for us. Wow. How about that? Corbin Burns, a 6-year deal, $94.8 million with the Nationals. He ends up... I guess it was meant to be, but ended up with the Washington Nationals. How about that? That is crazy. Well, it looks like we might have some action on the catcher situation. Gary Sanchez does sign, so that's good to see. Tanner Scott, looks like the Rays have got into the mix here, and so had the Yankees. So maybe we're not getting our closer just yet. We're going to have to take a look, and hopefully maybe we might have to look in another direction if we don't end up with Tanner Scott. We still got a couple guys out here, but not really interested in bringing Kopech back. Ooh, Diamondbacks acquired Josh Hader from the Astros. Okay, another big trade coming through here. Looks like for some prospects. Interesting deals. Still waiting on Tanner Scott, and still no word out of him just yet. And Tanner Scott's gonna end up with the rivals. Well, not our rivals, but you know, his former rival, you want to say, out there in the East. Ends up with the Phillies. Took a $28.97 year over 4 years, so that's unfortunate. Looks like we're gonna have to end up going another direction here as Tanner Scott moves on from the Marlins to the Phillies. You know, this past season we really didn't have. Oh wow. I haven't seen that was gonna end up popping up. But you know, last season we didn't really have a closer, but guess we'll see. You know, maybe we have to go with a makeshift closer yet again. But all right, we got the draft lottery coming up here, and let's see if we get lucky. We need to be lucky this time. We have a 16.5% chance again, just like we did with the Nationals. And hopefully no random ass Rays, once again sitting at 14, end up shooting all the way up here. Can we get some luck? And we do not get luck. And somehow the Guardians are going to be in the top 3 yet again. Yet we're the ones to move down. That's bullshit. Yet we keep getting kicked out. The Guardians end up taking the player I got, man. I'm going to be pissed the fuck off. I will be. Like, that makes no sense that they're hopping all the way up here, man. They had a 5.5% chance for the number 1 pick. And yet again, we're the team that gets screwed and we get moved down a notch. That's BS, man. BS. And Diamondbacks acquired Tommy Edman now. So they're moving on from Eduardo Rodriguez and Tommy Troy. Troy was a guy that we were kind of flirting with a little bit to see if we kind of maybe wanted him or not. But we also had somebody else there. We got the Rule 5 draft. We also had Coach Montgomery. That's what I was trying to talk about. Not sure if there's anybody here. We'll take a look. Clayton Kershaw. Jacob Wilson. Wait a minute. Aren't these our guys? Wait a minute. Why did Jacob Wilson end up? We signed him. Okay, I'm not exactly sure what's going on. Why Jacob Wilson is here. He shouldn't be. We can't. I mean, he's already in our organization, so he can't be drafted. So I don't know what happened, but we could be losing a third base prospect potentially here. I I'm pretty sure we went through and re-signed everybody that I could. So I don't know why he is down here, but hell, for all I know, we might be missing a few people then. Like, sheesh. I'm hoping that's not the case, but hopefully it doesn't end up being in the Rule 5 draft. I don't know what the full extent of what happens, why these guys get put here or not, but honestly, it's some BS. And he was a guy that was showing some pretty early good promise to him. Look at the contact stuff, man. Damn, like, I don't want to lose out on that, but recommended player, they're talking about Tracy Thompson. Really, y'all always trying to find a way to bring Tracy Thompson back to this dang team. I promise he's bounced back and forth between the Dodgers and the White Sox the majority of his career. Hey, look at it. Hey, he was even with the Cubs at one stint. White Sox, Dodgers. He was in the White Sox here at 1.2. I think he came back around this point as well. So, yeah, I guess we're not drafting anybody now. Well, hopefully this guy doesn't end up going. And he ends up with the Angels. Sweet G, bro. Like, that's bullshit. That literally is bullshit. Well, that sucks. We lose a third base prospect. And I'm honestly not sure why or what happened, but like, damn, I almost want to trade to make sure I get his ass back here. Like, damn, man, I literally have no clue what caused that to end up happening. What would it even take to get him now? They won't show. Y'all done lost y'all damn mind. Hell no. Well, it's unfortunate we're not going to be able to. Yeah, we clearly botched something again, so never fun. But that sucks because now that definitely means that is a potential position of need. And the Diamondbacks are now trading Lourdes Gurriel Jr. off for Yandy Diaz and Pro. The Diamondbacks are making moves left and right out of here. My gosh. Now Bo Bichette is signing. Bo Bichette was a free agent? No. No, it's a trade. What? Whoa. Why are y'all always trying to get rid of Bo Bichette? I don't understand that. And Ortiz also goes to the Phillies. My goodness, man. We can't get a relief pitcher to save our life. Man, we are getting deals left and right. The Cubs are making a move now from Matt Chapman. 85 overall. 31-year-old third baseman. Another prospects trade here. And another domino has fallen. As we're almost through here. And another domino falls. The Padres are going after Pete Alonso. Coming off a 36 home run season. 30 years old. He's getting up there in age. It's a 5-year deal. Got him pretty cheap. You have to say, only a $37 million contract there. But, yeah. We're kind of wrapping things up here. Not really much else going on. Still kind of waiting on some stuff to finish up. But, looks like JD Martinez headed to the Marlins. But, yeah, nothing really else going on here. And the arbitration panel decided with the White Sox on Woodford. Cool, good to see. And this is, I guess, where we will bring this one to a close, everybody. There's no other contracts really to do. Got the rosters and stuff situated out. It looks like we got one more spot on the majors that we could get somebody on. So I guess we have to look at that and see what we might want to do there. But, yeah, I think that might be where we bring this one to a close here. We're going to go ahead and get into spring training stuff. Got the first couple games with the Cubs there. All right, I don't know if we'll really do much with spring training and whatnot. Looks like we can already look at contract extensions and stuff. Looks like no big names out here, so it looks like it's going to be pretty light for us. It's not a lot of people in general, so I guess that's always good. We'll love to see that, but no big moves made in the offseason yet for Robert or somebody like Aloy. I think we're going to hang on to these guys for a little bit longer. We'll see, how things end up working out for us, but we got a little bit of a new look team. Definitely a new rotation coming out there with Nick Pivetta, Walker Buehler. Allows Garrett Crochet maybe to develop a little bit more without having to worry about too many things. But, well, we do have some new things going on with the rotation. It's definitely much more improved. Nick Pivetta and Walker Buehler should allow Garrett Crochet maybe to develop more. It doesn't have to be, put into that ace role where he's going to be going out there against, good chance, the top pitchers every week. So that'll be more beneficial for Crochet if he can, maybe start getting some wins. Maybe helps build a little bit of confidence and whatnot. Once again, coming off of a pretty solid year. We'd like to see him improve on that and hopefully continues to get better and better. But, yeah, I don't know if we're going to do much for spring. We might, hop into a few games here and there. And we'll see how everything ends up shaking out when it's time for the start of the regular season. And that is going to do it for us today, everybody. I appreciate all the support you guys have shown the White Sox franchise so far. I know it kind of feels odd, having to do another one, considering we were having a lot of fun and a lot of success with the Nationals. And it still sucks. It still hurts me that file ended up getting corrupted, man. But once again, nothing we can do about it. But once again, thank you all for watching. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you guys hit the like button, leave a comment down below, let me know what your thoughts are on what the moves we ended up making here and what you guys might want to see here in the future with going forward with the Sox. You know, other trades we might need to end up making. Should we move off of Robert or I know I keep butchering his name, Robert and Aloy and maybe some other guys that we have on here, but like I said, that's going to do it for us. I'm out to next time, everybody. I hope you guys stay safe out there. Catch you guys in the next one. God bless and peace. And also, don't forget to subscribe. Close it out, Future.